Wait a second. All right, the British just took over like all of Saudi territory, and now rebellions are popping up. Interesting. Just please, Churchill, let me warn you, if the Saudis invite you to their embassy, just don't do it. Fine. Here it is. You guys will not stop bugging me about this damn game. Age of Civilizations 2, I don't even know how to describe it. Well, I do. I mean, it's a ghetto Paradox game. That's pretty much what it is. It's only $5. It's on PC, and it's going to be on Android. So, I mean, if you don't have a computer, it's definitely worth a look. Do also keep in mind that I believe this whole thing was made by like one guy, or at least a majority of it was made by one guy, and that is incredible. We're going to play the World War II start date, but there are tons of other start dates, but we can go all the way back to like Warring States, Three Kingdoms, Byzantium stuff. I mean, you could basically play EU4 too, so I don't know. I mean, that is actually pretty amazing. Obviously, though, it's not going to have probably a whole lot of depth. I mean, let's just be honest here. But it does have Durnil mode, so we got to give it a shot. Oh, by the way, it's also turn-based, which is going to be kind of interesting for this sort of campaign. We're going to get to like turn 3000. We're going to move through this really quick, so this should be good. We got the normal things over here in this window. Angry, mustache man, obviously fascist, part of the Axis, and a lot of other things that we'll look at later on. These rankings are pretty interesting though. Didn't expect this. Here at the start, we've got France at number 1, then the Soviet Union, the UK, British Raj at 4. I also noticed that the US is kind of just barely above Italy. Okay then. There's also a lot of map modes we can look at. Technology, population, economy, and that's just a few of them. There's a lot more than I expected. Of course for me though, the only thing I'm interested in is the AI, unsurprisingly. And I will admit we're gonna have, I think, a pretty good game. I don't know if it's like easier to naval invade, but yeah, the peace deals are fascinating. I'm also forced to kind of spam the spacebar. That's just how things are gonna get moving. And I'm gonna have to do this 3,000 times, basically. I'd imagine that things would move a little bit faster if I was playing. Obviously, I'd be able to start the conflicts up myself, but as long as the AI does something, it's okay. I'll take it. I'm guessing we could see some pretty crazy things. I mean, this is really just like World War II sandbox. I don't know, but maybe Luxembourg could have their greatest game yet. At the same time, I don't really know. I'd imagine that Stalin's probably gonna do just fine, especially because he's ranked so high already. He might just take over everything as he normally does. Absolutely alpha male start right here. You've had to deal with my beta-ness the whole time, but you know what? Here you go. France is at war with the US, Germany, and Italy. Not sure if the Americans just joined the Axis. It is October 1940. Seems reasonable. Okay, no, FDR didn't join that faction just yet. It is just Daddy Adolf and Mussolini. But they are fighting on the same side against the Allies, which at the moment is just the UK and France. Which this is great, because I think normally the Germans and Italians just get stomped. I mean, that might still happen, but at least they have a friend in North America. Well, the Italians have already been bent over, which is sad, but not surprising. Oh, and I just noticed that it's only British Raj that's a part of the Allies, so no one else like Australia, and more specifically, Canada. Yeah, because that would have killed them instantly. Also, I'm not sure, but I don't think there's any ever Spanish Civil Wars, at least not from my test runs either. I don't know, I have kind of a love-hate relationship with that thing, because it happens no matter what in HOI4, but now I kind of miss it. One bald Spanish man just isn't enough. Wait a second, okay, things are continuing to get more interesting as Yugoslavia took the part of Poland that the Soviets usually get. We'll see if they keep this, but I think it's likely. Oh wait, never mind. No, the Allies are just kicking booty over here. British Raj now has most of German lands. Okay, that's sad. Ooh, and Hirohito, with his severe lack of chins, that's depressing, is actually close to the UK and France. At least they like them. We might not see much action from East Asia. Oh, there it is. FDR actually got a peace treaty, luckily for actually both sides. I think World War II is just about over, basically. Here's a little trigger warning for the Danes in advance. Just close your eyes, please. Sweden just took you guys over. I'm so sorry, Bo. Well, I know a big group of people that probably aren't gonna buy this game anymore. Next up, we've got Turkey versus Iran, which has kind of been back and forth for a while now. I think the Persians are going down though. I tried to warn you guys. That this game is like anything goes. It doesn't, like realism is not a part of this thing at all. British Raj took over most of Germany and all of Italy. And at the moment, actually, they're at war with the UK, maybe trying to gain their independence. Just thought that was kind of interesting. Here at the end of World War II, the Brits decided to give all the most kind of valuable land to their colony in India. Amazing. Oh, and I didn't even realize that the US got something out of that first war. They took this like British Canadian territory. Well, they got something for it. We also have Tibet being bullied by basically China. Yeah, not everything's gonna be alt history. Oh, and here's the war screen. Didn't even realize this was a thing. Okay, so apparently the British have taken more casualties. The Indians are actually holding their own. I forgot to show this window off too. It is easy for me just to stare at the map the whole time, but there are plenty of other things to look at. Whoa, so Iran actually lost their war to Turkey, and now they just grabbed, as you can see, Iraq, making them, I guess, a little bit more powerful. And now Romania and Yugoslavia have just kind of swapped spots. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? Obviously, my only job here is just to watch things, and I'm not even very good at that. Finland took like this part of like Prussia or something like that, and they also took parts of Estonia with Latvia's help. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, when did this happen? I'm not getting any notification. Well, maybe there's a better way to look at conflicts that are happening, but yeah, Japan just took all of China. Oh, wait a second. Okay, they pieced out, and funny enough, they did that stupid, that stupid peace deal that I hate so much. Japan just takes like the coastal states. I understand why they do it, but the Chinese just need to give up at this point. Ouch. Yeah, we gotta knock the game here though. I'm not used to seeing non-sexy Mao. I mean, all forms of Mao is pretty sexy, but this is not the version that I like. Wait a second. All right, the British just took over like all of Saudi territory, and now rebellions are popping up. Interesting. Just please, Churchill, let me warn you, if the Saudis invite you to their embassy, just don't do it. I don't know how this happened. I don't know if like something internally is going on, but I think Brazil changed colors. They became the Kingdom of Brazil. There's still a democracy though, so I'm kind of confused. As you can see here though, a lot of things can happen. A lot of crazy AI switches. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if like Australia does something insane. I could see them having maybe a good game here. The Soviets just grabbed all of Afghanistan. They did that kind of easily. Maybe the game isn't as realistic as I thought. Oh my God, and it's Big Daddy Austria time. Maybe Adolf escaped down there. Wow, what's going on? So he was at war with France. Is he still at war with France? I just gotta check. No, he's only at war with Poland. I don't know what was happening. Wow, this is a comeback. Wait a second, Austria is a democracy. That seems fishy. What happened here? I don't know. We're gonna have to watch that. But I did also notice that there's no allied faction anymore. Or it's just the French that are in that. That is actually pretty nice. There it is. Okay, this is pretty amazing. Austria taking most of Yugoslavia and kind of half of Poland, a little bit of Lithuania. Where did this come from? Spain also killed all of Portugal. That's unsurprising. Unless we're playing with like a crazy mod, the Portuguese don't really have a chance. And here's the second American-British War, or in this video, not necessarily in history. Yeah, they landed in San Francisco. That could be bad. I'm sure the Americans are gonna be just fine though. Oh damn, maybe not. I don't know where this came from. Okay, they grabbed parts of a different state. Yeah, they're gonna get shut down. Oh yeah, they're all gone. Well, that was quick. It's 1985 and turn 1500. Lots of things have changed, clearly. Soviet Union's still going real strong, but so is France. France is trying to do that Napoleon thing all over again. And this is the type of Mexico I like to see. They're not aggressive enough, at least for me personally in HOI4. Now they're just taking over all of Central America, moving into Colombia. Ouch, and France has even moved a little bit into South America. They are starting to be a really big problem. I don't really know who's gonna stop them down here. Oh my God, and T-Series is going crazy right now. Just unstoppable. They got the ball rolling. If you wanna show your support, please go subscribe to Mongolia. Oh, here we go. France to the rescue, kicking out the Indians from Europe. All right, yeah, again, they're pretty terrifying. I wonder if they're gonna go to war with the Soviets soon. Population's looking real crazy. Don't know how this happened, but it appears Mexico has way more people in it than all of the states. Also this part of Canada. Damn, here at the very end, the last 100 turns, just chaos breaks out in China, obviously in India, the Soviet Union. There's no way this is gonna resolve by the end. Oh, never mind, it's over. And actually, everything's fine. All right, what the hell? That's a little bit strange, but as you can see from the rankings, yeah, France won. Okay. Rodrigo, what did you do? Does killing drug dealers help in the rankings? Clearly, I am missing something. Or something is going on. I don't think I've ever mentioned the Philippines, not just a handful of times in like all of my hundreds of HOI4 videos. Pinoy pride, I guess. I mean, just to say, they're way behind France. I mean, they're half as good as France, but it doesn't matter. It's still incredible. Raj got 3rd, Mexico got 4th, which I kind of saw that coming. I don't know, they were doing really well. Anyways, guys, well, that was weird. That was really, really strange. Again, I'm just looking at the AI. I actually enjoyed watching the AI. I have no idea the experience actually playing and what happens, the strategy. Again, I just think it's cool that there's a lot of people that watch my videos that don't actually have a PC or they can't play HOI4, whatever it is. So this is a possible game that they can pick up, anyone, at least if you have an Android. Or if, you know, it's only $5 on Steam, so it's pretty easy to get. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Big thanks to my Patreon supporters, LPC, Furry Cruz, Elijah Senpai, Bruce Vacation, Jen's Love Disc, Mr. Diddlesman, Cooter Donkey, Yeet God McNeckass, Swiss Argo, Maxi G, King Solomon, Ben Moke, Abraxas, Princess Emma, Tanner of the Nazareth, Raging Fruit, David Diaz,
Papa Stalin of the Paintbrushes, Mr. Flying Sloth, Brandon Hinkle, Alfonso M6, Tim, The Lord of Silence, Beardy Dun 97,
and Hatman.